Okay, welcome back. Um, so in the previous video, we had just exported um, our geometry, right? We just exported this as an FBX. We are now going to continue that video with importing it into Substance Painter. Okay, now I'm gonna give you a brief overview of Substance Painter just before we actually import any assets in. So here, as you can probably already tell, you have your shelf. Okay, now in this shelf you have everything you'll need. You have the project that you're currently working on. So if you have imported some stuff, it'll pop up right here. You have any alphas that Substance Painter already automatically comes with. You can also import any custom made alphas that you create, whether in Photoshop or Illustrator or anywhere else. You have grunges, procedurals, textures, hard surface, skins, filters, brushes, particles, everything that it says. Okay, I'm not gonna go into depth here because I think you should explore that on your own. But I'm just gonna give you just a simple run through, just so you know how to navigate. Okay, I usually leave it in all, or in this case, I'm gonna leave it on materials. Okay, here same thing. You have the share button. It's a website where you can find more information about how to use Substance Painter. You can find tutorials, materials, etc. Okay, same thing for Photoshop, and so on. To navigate in Substance Painter, it's identical to Maya. So you holding out Alt and right clicking, well, you'll be able to rotate. Okay, um, uh, scrolling the middle mouse wheel will zoom in and out. Okay, and Alt and middle mouse drag will be your tilt, your pan. Okay, here you have your texture sets. Okay, you have texture, you have your layers. Substance Painter works with Photoshop. It's very similar to Photoshop, so if you know Photoshop, this will be very familiar to you. It works in exactly the same way, as in the top layer is always primary and bottom layers are non-visible when it comes to the top layer. Texture set settings, same thing. Okay, and here you have your properties or parameters from whatever material, custom made materials you have. Okay, these are materials and smart materials, which are designed to blend within crevices, whether you got cracks and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. This is just a brief introduction just into Substance Painter, just so you kind of get familiarized. Okay, there's different materials here that you can select from. Your display settings, again, you can customize everything. Uh, your shader settings, there are times where I actually manipulate this, like if you're going to create glass, you're going to have to change some parameters here. Your history and your log. So sometimes if you do undos and you can't get back to it, this is a way to do it. Go into your history, select one, and it'll automatically jump you just like it would in Photoshop. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video there, and then I'm going to get started by importing the asset into here. Okay, into Substance Painter.